Okay. Ooh, the video is moving. Okay, hello and welcome to Jinzo Lego Shack. Today, I just thought I was gonna do something interesting because in the list right here, where's my? Okay. Um, I forgot that I was going to go through modulars. I just wanted to check a little bit and wanted just wanted to ponder on. The modular history. Yeah. First, let me play some music. Right on. And a while ago, I have created this Excel spreadsheet tab with modulars in chronological order right here. This actually I have copy and copy and pasted from the Bricklink website. Actually, what I can do right here is like if I just type in modular right there, it comes up with the pretext of modular buildings, and I just thought I was going to do something interesting. It just paused in the middle. Let me try this again. Okay, so all the list of modular buildings in chronological, is that chronological order? No, it's not. So let me try tapping on this. Okay, now I think it looks chronological. So actually, I thought it was 2008 that the Cafe Con first came out, but it was actually 2007, which was when I was in Korea actually. And I have copied and pasted all the list down here. Wow, quite a lot actually. Is that 17 or 18? So since 2007, it's been about like 15. Is that 15 or 16 years old? 16 years now. Okay. First, let's have a look at the Cafe Kono 2007. I was in Korea. I don't think I did anything specific. What did you guys do in 2007? Sometimes it makes me think, oh, what was I doing in 2007? Didn't buying this, and I, keep regretting not purchasing this. I don't know. I was just right out of school and didn't do anything special back then. In 2008, when the Green Grocer came out, I was in Australia on a working holiday, working my ass up, doing multiple jobs here and there. So pretty much I was immersed in that land down under society, just working all day, all night, and I couldn't even think about Lego at all in a foreign country. So this is when the Market Street also came out. And in 2009, which is pretty much the year that I have returned back to Korea, but I was also pretty stunned and was like immersed, obsessed with the idea of going back to Australia, and I wasn't really thinking about buying Lego. I was also like at the same time preparing to get a job in Korea. I was like in between making a decision whether I should go back to Australia or get a stable job here in Korea. But a decent job did not really come up back then, and I also once again decided to go back to Australia. In 2010, Grand Emporium came out, and I was up in the air, doing nothing and fooling around. And in 2011, I went back to Australia. So pretty much I was in the land down under once again back in 2011 when the pet shop came out. So 2012, that's when the year when the town hall came out, and pretty much I have returned to Korea and got a job in Seoul in Korea. And with the pay, with the salary that I have earned on a monthly basis, I have decided to go to one of those department store and just made a compulsory decision to just to buy this, like a that you know a gift or a present for myself for getting the salary. Of course, first I the first salary went to my parents. In Korea we do that stuff like whenever you get like go out there in the society and get a job, you make a contribution with the salary for your own parents, and then I think it's pretty much the second or third month with the salary money that I've decided to buy this a whole new box set of Town Hall. I was like holding the whole box up in the air, walking around the street in a cold winter day, and I wasn't ashamed at all. A big box, and I carried it like to where I lived back then, near the company that I used to work for, and I, started building on it. So that was pretty much the year in 2012 that I started touching or playing with Lego again as an adult. And then in 2012, once again, they came. They released a mini modular, but to me, with the parts with only about 1356 parts, and this is not specifically the minifigure size modular, so I didn't really care about. I still do not consider this to be a modular building anyway, so I'll just skip this one. In 2013, I was still working my ass up in the company, but I still had the other town hall, and I was quite happy about it. But when this came out, I was working in the company, and I was kind of indecisive because I decided to go back to the modular history, and was, after work when I got home, I was like trying to make a decision whether I should I started purchasing like as an adult back in 2012, and I started like binge buying like new sets on the online market. And I was like, and I rather decided to buy the pet shop. So right after the town hall, I bought the pet shop as a new box set. And back then already this was retired or something, and I could not buy it domestically. So I used one of those marketplace, one of those companies that import this kind of stuff. So I bought this one. So this is the second modular set that I bought. And I was like, kind of already started worried about my budget, and I was like indecisive in getting this one because the price like was inflated, and the price was already going up. So this back then was about like almost $200 already, although they released it with the price of 160 or something. But in Korea, everything gets inflated like once they, run out, the stock runs out of, so it has become expensive, and I didn't really want to pay premium money for that. And in 2014, I was still working in the company, and they released the Parisian restaurant, and so I was like more into buying small stuff like oil truck, tanker truck, and some tipper bed truck, and some little tiny bits of $20, $30 Star Wars stuff. So I really didn't really think about buying expensive sets like this. I was like getting back to basics and stuff back then. And then again in 2015, they released the Detective's Office. There are more and more modular sets that I would like to buy. Like Palace Cinema was quite a a new design on corner building and all that. But I still could not afford to buy this stuff. With the salary that I got back then, wasn't really not a good decision to just go on buying all these like $200 stuff. And then it gets piled up. Palace Cinema, Parisian Restaurant, Detective's Office, And I think I resigned from the place where I used to work, and I got a transfer. I transferred to another company in 2016, and I was like busy thinking about something else, like getting a loft, getting a decent job, and all that. So I could not focus on purchasing Lego once again. And that was when the Brick Bank came out. And this one is quite like inflated, like with the price a lot. The price has gone up pretty much, and then I don't know why this is so special, but people seem to care so much about it. So I think this probably is one of the highest price, like overpriced stuff out there in the market these days. And then in 2017, that was I fully resigned from all the work that I've been doing as an employment, and I got unemployed and I returned to Busan. And I made the total decision, I could not go on like that up there in Seoul, living alone, and it was pretty tough back up there. And this is when the Assembly Square came out, and now, once again, the... Okay, I gotta get it focused, come on. Come on. Okay. Assembly Square, come to think of it, it kind of reminds me of Pet Shop that I already owned back then. And it was also similar to something different, some kind of pet shop and town hall maybe. It kind of had a residue, or it kind of reminds me of the sets that I already have. And this time the assembly square is has grown bigger with the parts, number of the parts, and the price as well. How much is that? Like $300 or something? In Korea we have to pay a lot, like 400,000 Korean won, almost like, for a new set back then. I don't know how it is now, but okay, just out of curiosity, let me check what's the price range these days for this assembly square set. It has gone down to almost like $200 these days. Yeah, like, for the used one. Out there in the market, we still have to pay about $400 for the new one. And the average price that it's actually sold was like $200. Okay. And I was still in Busan, and I was getting more into binge purchasing for the used parts. So once again, I was still not about to buy all these crazy, all the new expensive modular sets anyway. Let's have a look at this. Okay, this is pretty much when I have started, or actually it was 2017 or something, somewhere up there when the detective's office came out, or now Brick Bank came out. I started buying used parts instead of new ones. Then again, just lately, I think it was pretty much like not so far ago, they have released Corner Garage in 2019. Okay, looks like we're getting a bit too exposed too much to modular buildings once every year. Looks like they have a garage in modular. They have a hotel, cafe corner in modular, and a bank in modular. And lately they have the recent one. They have also released a police station. Oh, before that, in 2020, that was pretty much about last year. No, it was not. The year before last year was when the bookshop, is that a bookshop came out. Okay, that was the year. And in 2021, police station came out. So like one of my viewers mentioned in my one of my video that he got like he or she got a police station, and I felt so happy for him. He's been like wanting it so bad, and finally yeah, like he gonna be like enjoying building and all that. Like kind of reminds me of back then when I was like first starting again with Lego, like as I was like when I bought the town hall. So yeah, congratulations on getting this one. And then just like before I didn't even realize they had a new modular, but in 2022 this is pretty new one, isn't it? Like they released boutique hotel. This is getting crazy. So there's about like 17 modular buildings, and I have listed them up all here, and I was like, the reason why I did this today, I'm going to delete this tab. The reason why I did this was because I wanted to list up the whole modular buildings and find out, what was I doing back then and why didn't I buy this. And now that I got lots and lots of parts, I just wanted to give it a try with the how, like, what's the percentage rate that I can try and complete these sets with the parts I already have, since I started, purchasing second-hand parts. And I just wanted to give it a try with the Rebrickable website. Actually, just recently, it was quite recent that about when I was like purchasing used parts, I also made a compulsory purchase decision to buy all the second-hand used modular sets which have already been built. I bought about like 6 modular buildings, and I paid about like $400, which is now going back all the way back to the history of I've always wanted to buy Palace Cinema, Parisian Restaurant, Detective's Office, Assembly Square, Downtown Dinner or Diners Club, and Bookshop. And those 6 modular sets I've already mentioned with the video uploads, and I bought them off. Anyways, the reason for that is like I just wanted to try out on the Rebrickable website and how much and like how much I can complete with the parts I already have. So this is what comes up when I put in the set number of the cafe corner. It automatically calculates the percentage rate with the parts I already have. So if I click on this build this set, and it's going to calculate automatically with the all the parts that I already have. Let's put it up a little bit high up, so there shows up all the parts I have. Up here, this is the number right there of the parts I have registered into the Rebrickable websites with all the parts I have. And I still got more and more parts still haven't registered, but I just for fun, I just wanted to calculate what's the percentage rate. So 86%, no, 95%. It's already 95%. I think I've done this like at the end of the year before, commemorating the Christmas holiday season and all that. But I'm just thought I'm gonna do it again. This time more um, organized, in a more organized way with all the modular sets. So 95% I can build this up, and 86 parts are missing, which are these: the black door, the black door. Just recently, one of the latest, the most latest purchase I have, I've got this part from the special bulk parts purchase. So I'm quite happy with that. I can't wait to register it um, into the Rebrickable website and get it disappear from the list. So what I really need is, I think I have another one of this, maybe the red one. So what I need for to be able to complete the cafe corner would be this black, or is that? Oh, that's a black hose, 8 centimeter. I think this is not much of a problem because I can pull it up from somewhere, so that's nothing special. This is a corner brick. Sometimes it's strange that Lego company do not make more diverse color of the parts, some specific parts, but seems to be that I do not have dark blue corner brick piece of this one, and 4 is required in the building, and I need the whole 4. And this pillar stuff or the stem, I need 4. and it says only 2. So somewhere out there I already have 2 somewhere hidden somewhere. I need to look it up. Or maybe I have already included those 2 parts into the bag that I have assorted for Cafe Kona. And I would need a parrot. This is just an accessory for the whole building that goes on top of somewhere. So it wouldn't be that essential or crucial part to be able to complete the set. Along together with the dark bluish gray toad or frog right here. I think it is used for the bottom chair, the legs for the chair. So this wouldn't be much of a problem. But the real issue that I got here is 30 of this part, the slope part. I need a 30 out of 36. So I already got 6 from somewhere, but I need 30 more. So this would be the essential or crucial, necessary parts. And the turntable bottom wouldn't be much of a problem. 17 of these general brick parts wouldn't be much of a problem because I can still, although I do not have 1 by 8, I can divide it into 1 by 4, and I can add it up, so it won't be much of a problem. And the ski part right here in white color, out of 11, I do not have a single ski part in white color. I do not believe it. I probably have more white ski part in one of those additional purchase that I've made. And those 2 window piece, 2 by 4 by 3, 2 by 4 by 3 window piece. I need 2 white ones. But one of those purchases I've made, I already got red ones, yellow ones, quite a lot of it. Maybe I should just use the substitute and replace them. And I need 2 window out of 5. I only need 2 more, so I already got 3 somewhere out there. So all these pieces are not much of a problem, except this. This is the most crucial and important stuff that I need to focus on purchasing next time. So next time when I see the sales posting with lots of slow pieces like this, I'm gonna jump on purchasing it. So now let's have a look at the next one, which is Market Street. So for me to be able to build at Market Street, let's see where am I with the current status with the parts I already have. Okay, I can build 93%, roughly about 6 or 7% missing, which are 84 parts once again. And the old, I think I already got the brown oil, white oil, black oil, pretty much a couple of more than 2 black oils already. This hose piece is not much of a problem. This dark blue 36, I need 36 out of 79, which means I already have about 40 or 50 out there somewhere. So this won't be much of a problem because this looks quite common and there's quite a lot out there in the market. And this brick piece in dark blue color will be unnecessary. Out of 5, I already got 2, so it shows up with the number 3. So all I have to do is get 3 more of this. Minifigure, with the concerned with the modular building, I wouldn't really focus much on the minifigure anyway. It's the building and the completion, and the building itself is the most important focus. I'm trying to focus on the buildings this time, so minifigure would be a secondary issue. A kind of a bar. I think I have tons of these. And some gray doors. So I would need another gray door for another modular buildings down here. And this should be probably medium blue color right here. Out of 82, I got about 50 somewhere. And I still need about 30 more. So this and this. But it's pretty much a general common brick pieces that I can still get from purchasing more used parts anyway. So it will come along, I guess. And the minifigure once again wouldn't be much of a problem because I'm trying to focus on the building itself concerning modular buildings. And a white hose, I need about 4. And just back in the old days, I couldn't even dream of getting these parts, but I think I already got a couple of those white hoses here and there. Specifically for the Market Street this time. And this is another kind of train style window with the it requires about 10, and I need only about 5, which means I already got about like 5 out there somewhere. So for the, I think I can pretty much just start building on the Market Street even without all these parts. Okay, the greengrocer. Let's have a look at the greengrocer. This is one of those highest inflated one of those sets. Greengrocer, Brick Bank, and Greengrocer and Cafe Corner almost went up to all the way up to like $4,000, $5,000, I guess. But now, just recently, the price has gone, came down pretty lower these days, so it's getting better. Now, for me to build a greengrocer, I'm missing about 10%, which is about 224 parts. Oh, that's quite a lot. Pretty much, I think uh, short with the. I need more of the sand green pieces up there, I guess. Okay, one of those regular slope pieces right here in black color with the slope 2x2x2. Okay, I need about 3 black ones for this and four of this blue piece. I think they have a lot in the police station or some in a police car maybe. And dark green 2x2 simple stupid piece like this would be not much of an issue. Sand blue, or is that, oh, the medium blue tile, and the minifigure stuff with the, I think I got one of those from binge purchasing, the snake pattern sticker. I think, is that a sticker tile? Oh, it's a print actually. Oh, so I haven't got it. Yeah. Two goes into into the front gate, and pretty much a great majority of the parts I actually need are those sand blue pieces, like 54 1x3 sand green brick, 32 1x4 sand green brick, 50 of that 1x8, is that 1x8 sand green brick. So I pretty much all that 10% would be about all those sand green parts. So that's why I'm so obsessed with the sand green parts. Whenever I do the box opening, I specifically look for sand green parts for the collection of, to complete these sets. The greengrocer. And this would be quite difficult for me to get lots of these grooved 1x2 brick modified pieces. I need about like 56. Out of 56, I need 56, which means I have 0 number of this part in this color. So this is a kind of a problem. I think this is where the sliding door goes through. Maybe I can substitute or replace it with something, some different color, because like I already got quite a lot in white color already, or in red color, or even in blue. Okay, I got a bit of an interfere with my mom asking me, "Oh, what would you like to have for dinner?" Okay, and this part also. So like for those parts, I think I can make a substitute, like replace it with some different color. But those 3 kinds of pieces would be pretty much out there in the brick wall of the building, giving it a special character, color theme for the whole building. So it's irreplaceable. I cannot, I cannot replace those pieces with some different color. It has to be sand green pieces. And the rest of them are some cats with the eye printing, and the minifigure wouldn't be much of a problem. What about this one? Some train window small version. I need about 4 out of 4. I think I got one of those as one of those recent purchases. Can't remember. I would need this as well. So like pretty much of all the sand green brick pieces would be essential for me to complete the greengrocer. So I wouldn't have to worry about like spending $300, $400. Oh, did I say $5,000? No, the price went up to. It actually, I think it actually went up to 1,000, over 1,000, a couple of $1,000 for the new set actually. But nah, I wouldn't spend that much money. I would much rather try and rebuild or restore the set with the parts I already have. Because now that, like, if you have a look at this is the brigade, the what do you call it? The fire brigade set, and it has, you know, I regretted a lot not buying this back in the old days when it retired already after like 2 years, and then the price skyrocketed. But now I don't have to worry about it because with the parts I already have, I can build about like 96 or to 97% of the whole building with only 75 parts missing, which are the black toad ones, the gray toad ones again, some tile pieces, which will, you know, some plates, just one by one, one by two, or corner plates and small pieces like this, and the minifigure stuff won't be. This one actually, the fireman helmet in is that metallic gold? Metallic gold. I need two. I think I already got one somewhere. Goes out there in front of the building as a decoration or something, right up here. So like I would need another one. If I have only one, I can put it up here, and this one is going to be empty, so it's gonna make it look bad. So I would definitely need another metallic gold fireman helmet. I cannot replace it with an orange one or the white one. I cannot do that. And I would need the red door roller door in red color. I would need eight of them. So that goes right in the front gate. So this is, I would consider this to be a crucial part. Wonder if any other sets have produced in just let me check if the Lego company has released a different set that has the roller door in red color. So I think it's about time they should do it. Oh, they already have. Oh, in even in like 1990 they had the red one. It's quite an old set. And in 2012 they had the red roller door in the French set, two of it. And 16 in Public Works Center. This is also really old one. In 1981, almost like 40 years ago, they had about 16. Wow, it will still be quite difficult for me to get the red one though. And what is this? A yellow hose won't be much of a problem. So I think I got pretty much of all these parts to, at least maybe I can try, trying to make it look like it. I can do like almost like over 90% or 95%, so which is still good. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention that after buying Pet Shop, I already bought the Grand Emporium. And the reason why it says 93% is because I have did not register my Grand Emporium set into the Rebrickable website, because I was thinking about selling it back out there in the market to recoup my money back. But now I kind of cancel that idea because this has already been retired and it's been long gone and the price is going up. So